Who's ready? I'm ready. You ready? Let's go.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
Oh, what's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Oh, welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Monday, August 23rd, 2021, and this is episode number 317 of Barry on Deck. As always, Barry on Deck brought to you by the AP Law Group. If you have been injured in an accident, do not get bullied by the insurance companies. Give my guys a call, 713-913-GO-AP, or log on to aplawgroup.com. They're going to take care of you. I promise you that. All right, welcome to the show. We have much to discuss. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. We have a plethora of sports to get to. A lot of it's going to be fun, though. I've got a film session for you today. Several people tagged me on a fight at Steelers game. Damn, microphone. Several people tagged me on a fight at a Steelers game. We'll break that down into detail. I got a video of White Magic hitting a baseball. And a weird video of Deshawn Watson, who, by the way, has been ranked the 18th best player in the NFL. We're going to get to all of that and more. I promise, so much to discuss. But as we always do, you are the most important part of this show. So let's get to that first. The greatest deckhead in the history of the world for the next 2 hours is none other than my guy, Jeff Bell. Let's go. Jeffrey Bell in the building. The number one, the greatest. You can't beat him. He didn't get the Jibby John with the Congo block. Kind of a dick move, Jibby John. Kind of a jerk move you did there. So Jeff Bell, the inventor of the Triple Crown, does not get the Triple Crown, but you know what? You live and learn, and that's where we're at now. We're just out here Congo blocking each other's joy. All right, I guess that's what we're doing. But Jeff Bell, thank you for being early, buddy. Thank you for being the greatest deckhead. Don't worry about all these other haters. You do you, boo-boo. Rest of the chat, I see Shelby's here, John Dory's here. And they didn't Congo block. Jibby John did, though. He's like, sorry, fam, crappy Monday. I get it. Total Dallas was here with the fifth like Terrence. Luis Zelaya, Crystal, Matt Poche, my sweet Donna, and Cece is here hanging out together during the draft. That was fun. Keith Sager, Steven the weather guy with one of his two weather updates for the day. Current conditions at BiffNet World Headquarters, 93 degrees, dew point 70 degrees, heat index 99 degrees, 100% chance. I'm pumped for fantasy football. We had our Barry on Deck fantasy football drafts this weekend. There were two live ones yesterday on Sunday. There was a in-person live draft at Dan's on Uvalde on Saturday, which I went up. I wasn't in that group, but I still went and hung out. And then on Friday, we had our live draft at Dan's on South Gessner. The cool thing is about all four of these leagues, all four of the Barry on Deck fantasy football leagues, brought to you by Dan's Seafood and Wings, who are giving us $800 in cash and prizes to give away. Come on, fam. Dan's doing it up big. We had a great time out there, man. I see Virginia Buttonweed is here. Josh Quartz, Aaron J. Bryant, House, and Lisa O, who I hung out with. Shelby is in the building. Marsha, Walt, Jen, D. Mata, man, the gang's all here. J.A., how's it going, buddy? How are you? Oh, is that true? I see your message. I'm not going to put it on the screen, but Uriel Villanueva is here. Who else? Christy, what's up, girl? How are you, Bobo? Richard Vales is here. I like this. Walt, I think I mentioned already. Rudolph Rodriguez with the message of the day. White Magic is here. Who else? Rick C. Joe Pro is hanging out live. I love that. I love it when Joe Pro is here. Josh Courts is here. John Wessling is here. Said he had a blast at the draft. So nice to meet so many of y'all. Yeah, man, we had a lot of fun. It was great. And I thank you all for coming out. If you missed it, you really missed a good time. We even did our homework. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look how serious we all are about drafting. Let me tell you all a funny story about this, okay? As you can see on this table, you see John Wessling on the far left. You'll see Lisa next to me. And then to my right is Pink Valkyrie. Then Uriel Villanueva's strapping back. And then to the right of that is CC, then Donna. And then there's Black Sheep and his woman. And then Total Dallas over there as well. That's what you're looking at right here. Now, the funny thing about this draft, okay? The funny thing about this, I'm going to go picture in picture because I want to talk to you, fam. I want to chit chat because there's something you need to know about this. The hilarious thing about this draft was, so you can kind of see my head, like this is me right here, right? So this is me and this is Lisa and that's John. Well, hold on, how am I doing this? That is Total Dallas. Now, when we started the draft, Donna, who you see second to the right, and then Cece, was hanging out with Total Dallas. She was watching Total Dallas because Donna said, I've never done a fantasy draft before. I want to see how this goes. And I was like, well, you probably could have picked somebody better. Total Dallas is pretty bad at this. But she was watching over his shoulder. Well, then Cece showed up fashionably late. Donna was like, oh, Cece's here. I'm going to go hang out with her. So she goes down there. Yes, we are, Donna. I don't know if I told the story, so I'm telling it now. So she goes down there to hang out with Cece and distracts Cece the entire time. Cece never made one single pick for her team. She got on auto draft and Donna would distract her. Every time it would be Cece's turn, they'd be talking and they would be like, Crystal, you just missed your turn. She'd be like, what? Oh, damn it, Donna. And then they go back to talking again. And every time, and Cece picked first. So what would happen is after the first pick, when it was her turn again, obviously at the end of the second round and then the beginning of the third, since it was auto pick, it would boom, boom. She wouldn't even have a chance to get either of her picks in. Oh my God, it was hilarious. And then when the draft was over, Donna was like, all right, draft's over. I'm going to go talk to Total Dallas. It was almost like she was a plant. It was almost like she was there to just destroy Cece's draft. It was hilarious. But we had a great time. Thank you to Jennifer and to David too, and everybody at Dan's. This is the Dan's on South Gessner. And I saw Wessling saying that the food is stellar. Wife loved the shrimp with the heads on them. That's the New Orleans style barbecue shrimp. Yeah, Nora doesn't like those, but she loves their shrimp. Irma Gerd. I took her some from the Uvalde location, and she ate on that for 2 days. My God, Nora is a fiend, a crackhead for that Dan shrimp. But we had a great time there, and of course we were over at the Dan's. This is a little blurry here, but this was the draft at the Dan's on Uvalde, which is my kind of home Dan's over here. And in your screen, I'll show you at the very top, that is Drew and his woman, I'm assuming. You see D-Mata to Drew's left. That's Jeremy Benninger. I'm putting my hand over White Magic's face. Matt Poche is over there to the right of White Magic, his house. And then down on the bottom right, you see Walt and Sydney. And then Fidel and myself, and we had a great time as well over here. Lots of fun. White Magic with the joke of the weekend. Messing with Fidel, because if you guys don't know, Fidel is not a big dude, okay? Fidel is not a large human being. How tall is Fidel even here? He's probably like 5'6"-ish. Francisco said you could tell it's the Uvalde location because the bars on the windows. You shut up, leave Uvalde alone. But so there's a little wall back there that separates the order line from the dining room. And I don't think Fidel was actually taller than that little wall. White Magic said something about maybe Trump was right. They can't get over the wall. My God, it was hilarious. I mean, it was one of those you had to be there jokes, but oh my God. Just absolutely slayed us all. So we had a ton of fun. of fun at both locations. If you missed it, well, you're a poo butt. Yeah, you're a stupid face. Yeah, it was dumb. Why would you miss it? Why would you not go? That doesn't make any sense to me. Did I just miss this amazing? I sure did. It didn't chat it up. How do I make that go again? I want to fire that off again. Damn it. Virginia Buttonweed. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. First of all, we didn't get the sounder with Oliver. That's okay. Virginia Buttonweed with a $40. Just showed you my O face, Virginia Buttonweed. Virginia Buttonweed with a $40 super chat, famo. He said, can we get a birthday shot for Mrs. Weed? 40 years young today. First of all, well done, my friend. Well done on the youngins. VB, absolutely we can get a shot for Mrs. Weed. I like that her name is Mrs. Weed. Let me get my shot. Hold on. Everybody get your shots out. We got to do a shot for Mrs. Weed. Come on. I'm not doing that Mamby-Pamby fireball bullshit. She gets the quality Jameson shot, too. What's up, Henry Hayes? How are you, buddy? We're about to do a birthday shot for one of our own here. We are definitely... Everybody please wish Mrs. Virginia Buttonweed a happy birthday in the chat. And in the meantime, I'm pouring one up in my fancy-dancy Barry on deck shot glass. And I didn't do no wuss-ass shot. This is a full shot for Miss Weed. Hey! Happy birthday, Mrs. Weed. I hope you get a hand job, a roadhead, or whatever it is you're into. We love you to death. Thank you for letting us have your husband. It got weird. Cheers, Miss Weed. All right. Oh yeah. That's good shit. Oh, man. What's up, Henry? Happy birthday. He said my birthday is Wednesday. I'll be 45 years old. Man, you're old as shit, Henry. You are old as shit, buddy. Good luck. It's all downhill from here. Happy birthday to you, Henry. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for stopping by. If I remember, Wednesday, we'll do a shot in your honor. Come back, okay? And we'll do a shot in your honor. By the way, can I say thank you to D. Mata as well? He came out to the Uvalde location. First time he's ever played fantasy football, by the way. But my boy always brings me something special. My boy is always bringing me gifts. He knows I was a huge G.I. Joe fan as a kid. So he brought me 3 more to add to my collection. I got Lonzo. Y'all know about that Lonzo. What y'all know about Cobra Commander? That's the shit right there. That's the titties. And then I got Cobra Trooper as well. So I'm adding that to the collection on the shelf back there. So D-Mata, buddy, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Very much appreciate it. Tons of auto draft in the BOD online league. See what happens when you don't show up? Y'all some raggedy bitches. All right, let's do some sports. Let's get to some sports headlines. Enough about us. Let's talk some sports. Mike Vrabel tested positive for COVID. It's not good. Wishing him well and a speedy recovery, but he has tested positive for COVID. There is a report that Dak Prescott is on track to start week 1. And thank God I didn't take the bet with John Wessling. Did I tell you guys what he wanted the stakes to be? If you missed it, John and Mike Liebeshock and myself do a show called Sports Right, and it's on Twitch, twitch.tv/Sports Right Live. We were talking about Dak possibly not playing in week 1. And John said, I bet you he does. And I said, I bet you he doesn't. He said, what you want to bet? And I was like, actually, nothing. I don't want to. I'm broke. I don't want to risk it. And he said, I'll come up with some different stakes. So he hit me up and he said, how about loser mows the other person's yard? If Dak starts week 1, you mow my yard. If he doesn't, I mow your yard. Now, John's got a nice size yard. He's got a big backyard, if you know what I'm saying. Like to put my bike in it. I don't even know what that means. So I thought about this. John's got a push mower. I have a riding lawnmower. Now, if we would have said, okay, John, in order to make this happen, if you have to mow my yard, you have to bring, like, loser has to bring their own mower. Yeah, I'd go riding lawnmower his yard. but I'm not push mowing his yard when he gets to ride and lawnmower mine. I don't think so. So I said, no bet. That's not fair. Not fair. Not fair at all. Crystal said my daughter stole my BOD bag. Well, I'm sorry about that. There's some for purchase on the website. All right. What happened to Christopher Mina? Happy birthday, Ms. VB. Looking forward to seeing y'all in Florida. Oh, that's going to be dope. Yeah, you guys should, yeah. BYOLM. Bring your own lawnmower. Might have done that. All right, back to this. Astros are expected to activate Alex Bregman today. Let's go, Astros fans. Where you at? This is it. Super Bowl time. There was a misunderstanding within the New England Patriots organization and Cam Newton over COVID testing away from the facility, and now Cam Newton is out until Thursday. Not a huge deal, although with, with his protege breathing down his neck, not the ideal thing to happen. But Cam will miss a couple days of practice. Not a big deal, but still nonetheless a misunderstanding. Just can't be having that. Can't be having that, Bill. Lock it up, Patriots. Also, Carson Wentz and Quentin Nelson expected to begin practicing again for the Colts today. So if you're a Colts fan, you get to look forward to that. The king is here, you guys. Robert likes beer. The king of the Deckheads. And he has the receipts for it, bitches. All right. We have a lot to discuss. We have a lot of sports on the docket. By the way, if you tuned into the radio show yesterday, Houston Sports Show on ESPN 97.5 in the morning from 8 to 10, I appreciate you. Thanks for getting up early, hanging out with myself and Holly and Rachel. Had a good time doing radio again. It's been a minute, couple of weeks at least since I did the Blitz. Also, if you tuned in and watched Houston Sports Show on TV, thank you for doing that as well. Very much appreciated. Okay. So I'm debating what I want to talk about first. I think what I want to do, I don't want to do the film session too early. It's 2:20. I think what we need to talk about is one of the things that happened over the weekend. So, Sha'Carri Richardson finished dead ass last in a race over the weekend. And it wasn't a good outing for her. It wasn't a good showing. And this was her first race since being popped, I guess you could say, for marijuana and missing the Olympics. And everybody thought, oh, well, she'd been so dominant up until that point that Americans really cost themselves a chance at a gold medal. I thought that as well. So when this race was going to occur this past weekend, she was going to be pretty much running against everybody that was in the Olympics, including the 3 Jamaicans that took 1, 2, 3. And you see 2 of them on your screen right now. So I think a lot of people felt like, here you go, day of reckoning. Now USA is going to see that they missed out on a medal. Yeah, because the Jamaicans swept the women's 100 meters. And a lot of people were like, it's because Sha'Carri Richardson wasn't there. That's why. And so they decided to run this race with pretty much the majority of the field that was at the Olympics. And she came in last. And I think that I'm disappointed because I wanted more for her. But it was the post-race interview that I think bothered a lot of people. Because she wasn't gracious in defeat. After all of the things that she's been through, I get it. She's angry. Let's be real. After she lost this race, more than anything, she was probably embarrassed. I mean, it's not like she finished 4th. It's not like she finished, middle of she finished dead ass last. That's embarrassing for someone who had gold medal aspirations just a month or so ago. So I think when you saw what she said and when she started to lash out, I think some of it was anger. I think some of it was embarrassment. And I think some of it was just defensive. So this is what she said. It was a great return back to the sport. I wanted to be able to come and perform having a month off. Not upset at myself at all. This is one race. I'm not done. You know what I'm capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the shit you want. Because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. I'm the 6th fastest woman in this game ever. And can't nobody ever take that from me. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the people that won. But they're not done seeing me yet. Period. I think sometimes when you go through what she's been through, I think you have to learn how to lose graciously. If you're going to win graciously, if you're going to have all of this praise heaped upon you for all of the spectacular and wonderful things that you've done, and you've earned that praise. And I think she was gracious a lot of times in victory. I think you have to learn how to be gracious in defeat. I think you have to learn how to go out there and say, look, it wasn't my day. First race back. I wanted to do better for my fans. I wanted to do better for the country. I'll be back. Don't count me out. You know, there's like, you can say the same things that she said. You just take a different tone with it. I just felt like it was a bad look from a sportsmanship perspective, because if you just read that, it sounds okay, right? Like if I just read those words to you like I just did, count me out if you want to. Talk all the shit you want because I'm here to stay. I'm not done. If you watched it, she was pissed. But I think more than anything, she was embarrassed. And she lashed out. It was a bad look. It was a bad look. And I think this whole country had rallied behind her, had felt bad for her, considering that, you know, she had said that her biological mother had passed, and that's why she was smoking weed to help deal with the depression and the emotions. And I just think you got to be able to handle it better. And some people are equipped to do that, and some people aren't. And that's okay. But it just wasn't a great look. It wasn't a great look, and I hope she bounces back. I hope she's able to go out there and prove all the haters wrong and follow up on what she said. I think the weirdest part to me was, I'm the 6th fastest woman of all time. Okay, fam. Nobody brags about being 6th in anything. I've never heard anyone brag about being like, you know, I got the 6th highest grade on the spelling test. No one, you weren't stupid. You weren't dumb. Okay. You're the 6th fastest. You were last. There was like 8 people in the race that day. You weren't even the 6th fastest person in the race that day. So, it says she acknowledged and congratulated the winners, which is a lot more than most do. Yeah, but it wasn't if you watched it, Christy. It wasn't like, oh my God, these ladies are amazing. These Jamaicans are they're dominant. You just got to deal with it. I mean, what are you going to do? They're great. I love them. Congrats. It was more like congrats to the winners. Okay, I'll be back. Fuck them. Excuse my language. It didn't feel sincere if you watched it. To me, anyways. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Terrence said, I didn't feel like she lashed out at all. Well, then you didn't watch the interview. She was definitely lashing out. Definitely. Yeah. Clarence said, okay, you have a problem with how she said it. Yeah. It was very much like those words read as is don't seem bad. But if you watch the interview, I wish I could find it. I'd probably get a copyright strike for playing it because, you know, NBC's a hoe-ass hoe. But go back and watch it. And I would say watch it objectively. And tell me that it's not a person who's embarrassed, upset, mad, All of those things came out, I think, in this interview and the way that she responded. And there were people, if you go back and watch the runners behind her leaving the track. At one point, one of them sees her kind of be like, I don't talk all the shit you want. I'm not done. Like, she's being angry and lashing out. And one of them kind of smirks and laughs at her. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you know, it's what happens when you put yourself out there in a certain way in victory. When you fail, a la somebody like Conor McGregor, people are laying in wait for stuff like that. And I'm not saying she was I mean, I thought the way she handled the whole weed situation was amazing. She was gracious in that. I thought she was great. She's like, I'm human. What do you want me to do? I loved it. Loved it. Bro, I wish you guys knew how many copyright strikes. Alice Villanueva said, like, you've ever had a copyright strike. I could show you my inbox. I literally fight 3 to 4 of these on a weekly basis. I'll probably get one for today's show when I show you the videos. It probably won't be the film sesh, but I'm guessing the Watson ranking video I'm going to show you is going to get me a copyright strike. Then I'm going to have to go back and say, look, it falls under fair use because I was giving a reaction to your video. It was 3 minutes max of a 2-hour live show. It's exhausting. And I got to go out and fight for my $2 that I'm going to make off of YouTube on this video. Like, this whole show, the next 2 hours, as far as like ad revenue goes, will make, if it's really popular, it'll make $2. This is what they're hitting me for. Copyright strike. We need that money. You can't go making $2 off of our video. We've got to have that $2. NBC needs that $2. The national broadcasting company, whose net revenue is probably in the billions, has to have that $2. I spend more time sending emails than it's worth for the $2 fucking dollars, but I'm so like, you're not going to get this $2 from me, you raggedy bitches. Now, I have yet to go as far as like, you know, going to court, because technically everybody that denies my fair use claim, I could probably go to court and be like, look, it falls under fair use. I do reactions to videos. That's fair use. I put myself picture in picture. It's a 2-hour show. It consumes maybe 1 to 2 minutes max, however long the video is. But drunk Steelers fan totally fighting copyright. I don't know, KB. I don't know. Not yet. What'll happen, and this happens too on this show, like I still get dinged for shows that we did 2 months ago, where eventually the video goes viral and they sell it to like Viral Hog or some bullshit, raggedy ass, greedy company like that, which Viral Hog, I just want to say, I don't know if you guys do like, you know, you detect when your name is discussed on a show on YouTube. But I just want to say to anybody that works at Viral Hog, anybody that makes a living off of working for or with Viral Hog, I hope you get the clap. Like, I hope your dick burns when you pee. I hope you get warts and blisters on your genitals. You are the scum of the YouTube earth, just so you know. Barry brings down NBC. No, I don't. No. Yeah, that was crazy that Rachel lost her Twitter handle, but you know, they're crazy, man. They're crazy. Hey, look, I'm trying to get to 4K. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please make sure you do so. It's super easy. It's free. It costs you nothing to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and you get quality programming. Just like, all right, let's keep going. Let's see. So we've got the Sha'Carri Richardson thing out of the way. Pretty sad what happened. I feel bad for her. I wanted her to succeed, but I do think she'll be back. I'll be honest with you, fam. I'll be honest with you, Deckheads. I don't know if we'll ever see her win another race. If she's got to race this same Olympic, she might be beating some scrubs around America. But here's the problem, because she's like, I'll be back. I'm not done. Okay. But the fact of the matter is, these 3 Jamaican women are the fastest women on the planet right now. So you're not racing against other Americans. You're not racing against, some chick from Britain or Denmark or whatever. It's those 3 ladies. It's these 2 ladies and 1 more from Jamaica that you need to be setting your sights on, because they're the baddest. They're the fastest. So, all right. Yeah, I doubt very seriously I'm going to bring down NBC News. They're a bunch of bitches. Hey, let's talk about Deshawn Watson for a second. So if you missed it, the NFL has been doing its ranking of the 100 best players in the NFL. And they got to numbers 11 through 20 over the weekend. And your boy, your man's soon-to-be ex-Texan, disgruntled quarterback, Deshawn Watson, checked in at number 18. That's right, folks. That's right, Texans fans. You've got the 18th best football player on the planet on your team for now. He's going to be gone soon. Once he leaves, like, where do you think who's the highest ranking Texan after that? I want to go look. Let's see. NFL top 100. I want to see who the next Texan is. I'm not sure that they have another one in the top 100. NFL top 100. Let's take a gander as a crew, as a staff, record label, and as a crew. I'm not feeding you right now, Oliver. You just ate. My cat. He's staring at me like a psychopath. I'm going to show you. I'm going to switch over to flex cam. He's staring at me like a psychopath, people. Where's flex cam? I don't even know where my flex cam scene is. Let's see. Do I not have flex cam here? Look, this is my cat. Let's get over here to flex cam. You see him? You see him? Right there. Sorry, flex cam's a little weird looking. I don't know if it's the yeah, let's see. There he goes. He's just staring at me. Look at him. Bro, what do you want? What do you want? I'm not feeding you right now. I need to get rid of that congratulations balloon. That's hilarious. Anyways, so my cat is freaking me out right now. He won't go away. He just sits there and stares at me until I feed him. Okay, what were we talking about? No, he's not the star of the show, Clarence. He's just a hungry cat making his way downtown. He doesn't want in. Trust me, Jay. Trust me, he doesn't want in. He wants food. That's all he wants. He wants food. That's it. He's still there. Oh, now he's getting closer. Oh, now what are you challenging me? Are you challenging me now? Hey, don't come over here. You can't see him really. This is him now, look. You see him now? Is that my trophy in the background? Yeah, that's your trophy, Virginia Buttonweed. That's your glass trophy that I need to send. Look at this fool. Get out of here, cat. Scram, beat it, kid. I'm not feeding you. All right. Let's talk some sports. Let's talk Deshaun Watson. We were looking up the top 100 players. I'm trying to find all of them. Here we go. Why do I sound like a Black Eyed Peas song? Here we go. Satellite radio. Y'all getting it with the boom, boom. I don't know, people. All right. Let's get over here. Scenes. Oh, shit. Why are those closing? Oh, they're not closing. I was freaking out for a second. All right, here we go. Cut. So this is no, I don't want to subscribe. Get out of here. So this is the top 100. Let's see if we can find another Texan in the top 100. So there's James Robinson, Eagles, football team, Niners, Bills, Browns, Lions, Eagles, Jets. Okay. So none in that crew. Fair enough. Jesse Bates, Tristan Wirfs, Shaquille Barrett, Allen Robinson, Marshawn Lattimore, Zach Martin, Leonard Williams, Ryan Tannehill, Jesus, Garrett Bowles, Chris Godwin. Okay. Nothing in that crew. I have a feeling as we go, it's not going to get better for us. Thielen and Armstead, Simmons, Diggs, Lockett. Hey, we got one. Okay. Laramie Tunsil, 75. Good to go. We got one. We got one Texan in the top 100 besides Deshawn Watson. Bradbury, Hendrickson, Michael Thomas, Baker Mayfield. Okay. Well, that's got me feeling a little better. Do you think anybody want to make a wager on any more Texans that might be there? Kendricks, Kelly, Jacobs, KJ Wright, JJ Watt, but he's still in his Texans uniform. That's hilarious. That's it, really, Clarence? Jesus. Calvin Ridley, Davis, Cox. Hey, who else had Cox in their top 50? Okay. Got my mug. It's awesome. Thank you, Virginia Buttonweed. I'm glad you got your mug, buddy. Glad to hear that. AJ Brown. So that's it. Clarence is saying that's it. We don't even need to go there anymore. That's it. So they had Deshaun Watson at 18 and Laramie Tunsil at 76. So once Deshaun Watson is no longer a Texan, the best player on their team is going to be the left tackle that gets a plethora of holding penalties. So let's look at NFL video or NFL films. Let's look at their video of Deshaun Watson that they made. Now, a couple things I want to point out here. So this is number 8.
Nobody knows when Deshaun Watson will take the field again.
Really? That's how we started?
Set.
His future is uncertain. But his talent is unquestioned.
Oh boy. That's it. That's the NFL films. Let's run it back. What the first thing I love is that it sounds like a jail cell closing. Why does it sound like a jail cell closing? Do they all sound like that? Okay.
Nobody knows when Deshaun Watson will take the field again.
Sweet. So somebody made this comment on Twitter. It's not mine, but somebody said, do they all start that way? No, they don't. Just the one guy who's disgruntled with his team that doesn't want to be here anymore because they didn't do what he wanted and then had 22 civil lawsuits filed against him for sexual misconduct. That's the only one of the top 100 players. It's the only one that starts this way. Of course. Nobody knows. In a world where Deshaun Watson,
His future
is uncertain. This is the narrative that they came up with. I mean, you could have, look, come on, NFL films. You could have at least been like, Deshaun Watson, whose future is uncertain, is still one of the most dynamic playmakers in the NFL. On the field, he gets down. Off the field, down with the Brown. I don't know. Probably not that. It's just weird.
But his talent is
unquestioned. His sexual preferences, however, very sus. That's just weird, man. I don't know. Like, that's the best they did. This is where we're at as Texans fans. This is what we got. His off the field. He's into butt stuff. On the field. He'll ram it down your throat. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Sounds like the guy from Unsolved Mysteries. If you or someone you know has seen a good quarterback for the Houston Texans, please call 1-800-UNSOLVED. There is a reward. It's so weird. That's funny. I didn't notice that, KB. He said, every cut is Deshawn running away from D lineman because his crappy O-line couldn't block. That is 100% fact. That is crazy. Justice Wiver said they didn't have any other player comment on him like everyone else. They clearly made an exception because of the situation. Yeah. Let's go to the all 22. Well, that's probably not a good idea. Number 22. Oh, that's also bad. Let's move him to 18. Because Holly sent me that. She was like, look, Deshaun was 18. I wish he would have been 22. Because, 22 cases. We've got film of the all 22, of number 22 on our list with 22 civil lawsuits. Twos are wild. Also, speaking of number 2. Okay. That's so weird. All right. I just like doing that voice. If I'm being honest, I feel sexy doing that voice. Hello. I'm going to talk to Nora like that. Hey, girl. How are you? What are you feeling like doing tonight? Huh? You thinking about any? Okay. I'll leave you alone. I'll go. Okay. I'll shut the fuck up. What's up, Katie? Good to see you, buddy. All right, so that's the Deshaun Watson video. 244. Let me do this real quick. Before we go any further, let me tell you guys about my folks over at Dan's Seafood and Wings. Guys! We had such an amazing time over at Dan's Seafood and Wings this weekend. Friday night, we did an NFL draft at the Dan's on South Gessner. Saturday, we did an NFL draft for fantasy at the Dan's on Uvalde. Both of them were great. I ate at the first one, not at the second one, but I promise you, if you want the best seafood in the city of Houston, get your booty over to Dan's Seafood and Wings. Everybody, even Westling now, has had Dan's in his mouth. Took some shrimp home to his wife. She said she loved it. Look at that. Look at that. Nope, not that. There we go. Matt O'Shea said the shrimp was so good. Cece has her own way of doing things. I had to share it with Nora, so Nora said she's going to try it next time. But Cece says she gets the Dan's house sauce and just eats it straight. It's that good. You got to try this, man. I'm telling you. D-Mata said the salmon and shrimp is pretty good. I'm glad you like it. Donna said the shrimp is delicious. Guys, if you haven't been to Dan's yet, give them a shot. Go to eatatdans.com. You can get the location addresses specifically. Follow them on Instagram at eatatdans. Dan's is sponsoring all of the Barry on Deck Fantasy Football Leagues this year, giving away over $800 in cash and prizes. And I'm telling you right now, I had the shrimp po' boy when I was there at South Gessner on Friday. Oh, it was better than the one I had before. I'm telling you guys, you cannot go wrong with that boiled spicy shrimp. But try it all. The lo mein is what Cisco swears by. And a lot of people have gotten, Westling, when he was there, got the lo mein, said he loved it. You should try it. Go to eatatdans.com. Check them out. It's Dan's Seafood and Wings. Folks, put some Dan's in your mouth. All right. Who got timed out? Who got timed out? Did Virginia Bunwee get timed out? Did he really? I didn't see. Uh-oh. VB, what'd you do? Did Virginia Bunwee get timed out? What happened? Fidel said the combo shrimp fried rice was delicious. Spicy shrimp is good. Okay, Drew. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. It was great to finally meet a lot of you guys in person that I know from the show. I know from the Discord. I know from other spots, but I never met you in person, or maybe once a long time ago on the radio. So it was great to actually meet you guys and hang out. I had a ton of fun. Jen accidentally timed out Virginia Buttons when he said, oops, sorry, I was carrying groceries. Oh my God. This has happened before. Walt timed somebody out on accident. I got it. We can't be having disgruntled deckheads around here because you guys are all willy-nilly just pocket banning people. All right. In a world where Virginia Bunweed can't hang. Oh, it was so nice to meet you, Pink. Never met you before in my life. I had a good time, though. Pink Valkyrie, by the way, dirty player. Dirty fantasy player. Oh, the worst. She knew it was my turn to pick. I'm up, right? Time. It's Barry. You're on the clock. Didn't even know. I'm going through my footballguys.com app, catching up. She goes, "Hey, Barry, do you know why it does this?" I look over. I'm like, what's up, sweetie? Let me see if I can help you. Let's figure it out. And then I look up and it's like, you have 10 seconds left to pick. I was like, you little rascal. You knew it was my turn. You just distracted me so I'd end up with a goddamn kicker. She did me dirty too. That's how she is, CC. That's how she is. White Magic wants to fire all the mods. Oh, yeah. Well, maybe so. Speaking of White Magic, I have footage of White Magic at the batting cages. As you guys know, we talk baseball on the show. We have a lot of baseball lovers. A lot of us love the sport of baseball. We do. And inevitably, when we talk baseball on this show, White Magic will hop into the chat and be like, that's an easy sport. That's an easy sport. Stupid sport. I could do that. So, that was my doorbell. What the hell? Let me check the ring. What's going on over here? Uh-oh. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What the hell? Who is at my door? You guys, this freaks me out. They know better too. If this is Jenny, it's the police. I'm not answering the door. There's no reason. No, I don't know who this cat is. Yeah, I don't know this dude. Let's go live view. Let's see. Oh, they walked off. There you go. That's live view. They left. Like, don't. I don't know. Just somebody selling something. It's somebody selling something. And we, goddamn it, we have a fucking no soliciting sign at the front of the neighborhood. Christopher Beta said Oliver is plotting. Just DoorDash for the cats. Oliver ordered food, you raggedy bitch. Oliver got DoorDash. Cat in the box. All right. I don't know. What was I going to talk about? Oh, so White Magic talks mess about baseball. Like he's some great athlete. I've seen him in person. Okay. Yeah, PP Dub said Dave said no soliciting signs don't mean shit. I tell you what they do mean. It means if you knock on my door and I go to the door thinking it's just, oh, it might be a neighbor. And you're like, hi, I'd like to talk to you about, I'm like, hey man, fuck you. We got no soliciting signs at the front of this neighborhood, pal. Get out of here. I'm that guy. Oh my God, I'm such an old man. Oh my God, I'm such an old man. I am such an old man. Oh, that's probably true too. Now, kids, sometimes I buy. You know what the biggest racket is ever? Here we go, squirrel moment. You want? Can I tell you what the biggest racket? It ain't Girl Scout cookies, because at least you get something delicious for your money, even though they're severely overpriced. The prices of those cookies haven't gone up in years. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. I stopped buying Girl Scout cookies because they priced themselves out of my market. However, the one big racket is those coupon book people from the high school. What are we doing? These kids in this neighborhood always come up to the door. Hello, mister. I was a team at the baseball in high school and junior high. And I was trying to sell these coupon books so I can get enough money to play sports. I'm like, bro, first of all, you live in this neighborhood? I know your parents got money. We are the brokest people in this whole neighborhood. Why are you at my house? I know the rest of these people in this neighborhood got tons of money. Get out of here. First of all. Second of all, I buy these coupon books. I never use not one damn coupon. Not one. And then they expire within a year. So you got to buy it again. And then they come up to your door and you're like, oh, Gold C coupon book. I'll use, babe, it's got McDonald's. We eat McDonald's all the time. Yeah, but you don't keep Gold C in the car. You put it in a drawer. We'll get to that later. And you never use it again. It's a racket. You never get your money back from a Gold C coupon book. Those little stupid sheets that they sell you or whatever it is. 50 car washes for $1, babe. Bro, you only wash your car once every 3 years. Or you get the free one when you get the oil change. Why are you buying this? Look, babe. 2-for-1's Hearts buffet. It's dirty at Hearts. You never go there. Their yeast rolls are amazing. But other than that, it's usually disgusting at a Hearts buffet. Although their chicken is so good. Oh, my God. Hearts, please just clean your restaurant so I can eat there again. The last time I was there was a fly landed on my food. And we all know when flies land, they poop. And now I got to get rid of this piece of chicken. It's gross. Clean your restaurant so I can come back because I love your chicken. Sincerely, Barry. Yeah, I think they do still push those Gold C coupon books, D-Mod. I mean, I don't know. Let's Google it. Let's Google's it. Gold C coupon book. Now it's called the Entertainment Coupon Membership. Now you just sign up for an app. I guess that's actually better. Because now, like, you got your phone with you, but you ain't carrying some big-ass coupon Bible. You know what I mean? Like, it was a big-ass book, too. That Gold C coupon book was thick with 2 C's, player. Be like, damn, girl, look at you. That big old binding. Can't wait to tear into you. For $2 off this Burger King Deluxe meal. Thank you, ma'am. Until next time. There is a brand new Hearts opening in Dickinson. Am I the only one that really loves Hearts chicken but won't eat there because it's usually dirty? What's up, Ben? What's up, dude? Yo, what up, everybody? Hey, Barry, that Twitch stream the other day with Trey had me cracking up. That dude was great. Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun. That's Sports Right. Make sure you follow the channel. We do that every Tuesday and Thursday, not with Trey, but the show itself every Tuesday and Thursday. But yeah, apparently they still have some sort of Gold C coupon book thing. I don't know where. Anyways, God, we got way off track. Holy shit, that was a squirrel moment. Back to baseball. Giannis Antetokounmpo has purchased a minority stake in the Milwaukee Brewers organization. And since now he's an owner of the team, he gets to go do fun things like go down in the tunnel and swing at balls, baseballs. Like actually like put the ball on the tee, hit the... Amos said Hearts was the first restaurant people told me to stay away from when I moved to Texas. Bro, but their chicken and their rolls, oh, it's so good. It's just dirty. Okay, so this is Giannis playing baseball. Now, I want you to keep White Magic in your mind, the guy that says, that's easy, I could do that at the batting cages. I want you to keep that in mind as you watch one of the greatest athletes on the planet right now. Watch this. What? Don't cheer for that. First of all, that tee is way too high. That's insane. First of all, second of all, look how he's holding the bat. What on earth? Coach, help him, bro. What are you doing? Oh my God. What on earth? Did you see that? Did you see that? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Watch out, coach. What are you, bro? Thank you. What are you doing? Loosen up, homie. Oh my God. Look, he's like, oh, I got this now. Bro, you literally just popped out to the pitcher if he ran to foul ground. This is awful.
Oh, up the middle. I like that.
That was terrible. That was absolutely one of the worst displays of athleticism I've ever seen in my whole life. That was awful. And that man is one of the greatest basketball players right now on the planet. So when White Magic gets on this show and says, that's dude, I could do that. Bro, Giannis Antetokounmpo can't even hit a ball standing still on a tee. That was awful. I like that Chase comes in and is like, Barry, how about that new 97 lineup? Go back and check 2 weeks ago, player. I spent like a whole hour talking about it. Chase, a whole hour talking about it. Go back and I appreciate you being here. Definitely keep supporting the show, but man, I don't work there no more. I mean, I'm done. I'm over that. We're moving on, player. We're growing this. Thank you, buddy. It was as bad as you predicted. Okay, you were here for that then. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, thanks for hanging out. We're dissecting Giannis's swing. That might have been his best swing, by the way. He's from Greece. Who gives a shit if he's from Greece? What's the greatest baseball player from Greece? Greatest Greece baseball player of all time is Stan Musial, Ty Cobb. Oh, those are just great baseball players. I need the five most famous Greek baseball players. Eric Karros, Mike Moustakas, Tino Martinez. Really? Oh, short for Constantino. Okay. Eric Karros, Milt Pappas, nicknamed Gimpy. Bro, Eric Karros, you could have started and ended there, fam. I want nothing. What man said, I'll put up $500. I can put your money where your mouth is. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I can put your money where your mouth is? What does that even mean? White Magic, there's no way you can hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. There's no way, fam. If you do, it's going to be 100% luck. 100% luck. 100,000 million bajillion percent luck. What's up, Mr. Adams? How are you, buddy? Thanks for being here. Chase said, Barry, you're a comedian. Stephen A. hosting Jimmy Kimmel tonight. Think his monologue is any good. I think the writers are good. So yeah, it's going to make the monologue good. We'll see. I mean, we showed the other day, I showed a clip of Stephen A. Smith on General Hospital. He wasn't bad as an actor. We'll see how he does as a comedian. But look, I just want to say this. When you see Stephen A. Smith on Jimmy Kimmel, just know he didn't write any of that material. 100% of that was written for him and given to him. That's it. Jeremy Benninger, what's up, dude? Good to see you this weekend. White Magic greater than Giannis? Okay, settle down. Vince, I wouldn't even be able to run away from a fastball. Here we go. I'll put $500. I can put your money where your mouth is. Dude, I'm not betting you $500 that you can hit a baseball. I'm telling you that it's not as easy as you think. Why do dudes always do that? I'll bet you $500. First of all, I'm broke, motherfucker. I'm not betting $500 on anything. I don't even want to bet John Wessling to mow his yard. I got time for that shit. Much less do I want to put up $500 and then have to take time out of my day to go to a fucking batting cage to watch you flail about like a assault victim? No. There's no way. White Magic wants 10 swings. Now you want 10 swings, but if it's so easy, bro, you only need one. You only need one if it's easy. You only need one. I mean, look, I think he'd bail on a curveball. That's 1,000% fact. 1,000% fact. Yeah, you get to strike out 3 times. Yeah. But it's easy, guys. It's easy. I'm going to tell you right now, no lie, one of the hardest things in sports is to hit a baseball. Football, basketball, golf, you name it. One of the hardest things in sports is to hit a baseball, especially to be a batter in baseball. Because here's the thing, White Magic, is you know that 100-mile-an-hour pitch is coming. You know that. Now imagine stepping into the box and having to guess what the pitch is. Is it going to be a breaking ball? Is it going to be a curveball, slider, changeup? You're expecting 100 and you get 89. It starts at your head and ends at your knees. Breaks in over the plate, breaks out over the plate, starts at your eye level and drops to your balls. Fam, I'm telling you, you can talk all that chat shit you want to talk. The hardest thing in sports is to hit a baseball. Period. Even if you know it's coming, dude, 100? Come on, fam. I'm telling you right now. He would foul it back and be like, I hit it. That's not a hit. No, you just foul-tipped it. You just foul-tipped it. Yeah, at the cage, they're all strikes. Exactly. And they don't break. Ain't no breaking balls. Okay. So we saw Giannis. All right, it's 3:04. We got to get to a break. I got to go make sure this dude didn't leave a package of poop on my porch. I got to pee. A lot of peas right there. I'm going to find the little thing. Although I can't put it on here because I don't have this turned right. It's supposed to be over here. That would defeat the purpose. All right, so we're going to take a quick break. As always now, well, I should say as always, week number 2 of fellow deckhead Lil Uzi, Steven Usyk, doing the weather for you. If you don't know, this was Steven's lifelong dream, was to be a weatherman, weather forecaster, weather person. And Barry, I have to confirm your last 4 digits for Venmo. Hey, Chase, I appreciate you, buddy. 0389. No. That was my old home number. 4419. That's the last 4. 4419. Chase just sent $5. He said saving afternoon radio in the H. Chase, thank you, buddy. That's all right. 4419 was the thing. Appreciate you, man. Much love, Chase. All right, we're going to take I better not be a flaming bag of shit out there. I'm going to be angry. Chase, thank you, buddy. Very much appreciate it. Virginia Buttonweed, tell Miss Weed I said happy birthday. Thank you again for your $40 super chat. All right, so we're going to let Steven Usyk chase his dream of being a weather person. We got him his green screen. If you missed the whole story, I was talking to the chat about chasing your dreams. Stop what you're doing and go after what it is you love and want to do. Whether it's on the side or whatever. Steven said, man, I always want to be a weather guy. But I was like, oh, well, then you're going to be the weather guy for Barry on Deck. So it's okay. I'm not worried about y'all. I'll block the shit out of people if they figure out the rest. No big deal. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to run this break. You're going to watch Steven Usyk give us the weather, and then we're going to come back, and I got a film session for you. I'm going to break down frame by frame that fight at the Steelers game. You're not going to want to miss that. All right, all that and more right now, or right after this break. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Stick around through the break, bitches. Don't go nowhere.
Hey everyone, Steven Usyk, aka Steven the Weather Guy, here with your BiffNet forecast update. As you can see, we got a green screen, so it's real fancy now. We're going to do this right. This week we're going to start off, it's going to be a really hot one this week. We're going to start off around 97 today, 0% chance of rain. Tomorrow we're up to 100. Heat index probably around 105, 106 degrees. Again, 0% chance of rain. Same story Wednesday, around 100 degrees. Same heat index. Got to be real careful out there. No 0% chance of rain. Thursday we're coming up. The rain chances come up a little bit to about 30%. Temperatures come down to about 96 degrees. Friday rain chances go up a little higher, 40-50%. High temperatures about 92 degrees. Saturday and Sunday I'd say rain chances about 30%. We're watching the Gulf. We're going to see if there's anything that's going to develop out there. Right now, there's nothing out there, but some of the computer models have been hinting at some activity out there coming up this weekend. Don't know where it's go. Could go down into Mexico, could go to South Texas, could come this way, could go to Louisiana. It's just way too early to know, but it's just something to keep an eye on, and I certainly will. So hope you have a good rest of the week. Stick around after the break or go fuck yourself.
Number 2 of Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. Those of you that did, those of you that didn't, do what Uzi said. Go fuck yourselves. Hey, man, I want to say Uzi did a great job. Oh, Mike Magic has a good one. Uzi, can I make a suggestion? Can we get a feels like temp in there, too? Great. Now, more work for me. Now I got to go make a new slide. Thanks, White Magic. Just kidding. Can we all give it up for Steven Uzik? I thought he did a great job. I like it. Great job, buddy. Good for you. All right. Anybody want to take a guess at how many wins the Rockets are estimated to get this year? It is not a lot. The Brooklyn Nets are the odds-on favorite to win it all now that the new schedule has been released. And Caesar's Palace or Caesar's Sportsbook came out with the odds of each team. Yeah, 22, 37, 20 and a half, 25, 25. All very good guesses. Let's take a gander together. So here you go. Opening 2021 NBA win totals, 2021-2022 NBA win totals for all 30 teams. So you can see right there, Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn in the house. The Brooklyn Nets have the highest odds, 56.5 win total. That's the highest. Wow. Crystal said 14. KD said 22. So your Brooklyn Nets they're estimating the over-under for wins is 56.5. Your Houston Rockets, right there. If you had 27.5 wins, please step up to the window and cash your ticket. That's it. And that is not the worst in the NBA. Cavs are set at 26.5. Who else is bad on here? The Magic. 22.5 was the Magic. That was the worst. OKC was 23.5. Spurs are 28.5. So they don't think the Rockets are going to be the worst by far. Pistons are 24.5. So they think the worst team is going to be the Magic, followed by the Thunder, followed by the Pistons, and then the Cavs, and then I think the Rockets. Yep, and then the Rockets. So they think the Rockets will be the 5th worst team in the playoffs. Now, Mr. Adams over here going out and saying crazy things like Rockets make the playoffs. What makes you say that, buddy? Because you liked what you saw during the Summer League. I understand, Christopher. I understand. I like what I saw during the Summer League, too. I think Green is going to be, obviously, a candidate for Rookie of the Year. But don't let what these guys are doing in the Summer League against other lesser talent fool you into thinking that this team is going to be better than it is. Because not yet. Not yet. It's a lot like right now people are freaking out over, Zach Wilson and Justin Fields and the way that they're performing in preseason, along with other rookie quarterbacks, the kid with the Niners and so forth. I understand that in preseason football, you're facing very vanilla missionary position defenses. You're not facing, they're not disguising coverages. They're not disguising blitz packages. They're not disguising any of that stuff. There's no stunts, twists, none of those things that you see in a football game normally. It's just line up, beat your man, win your position, hold your job, whatever it is. And that's the same thing with Summer League. This is just go out, get some reps. Let's see how you do against equal competition, which is young players, not veterans. So I'm excited about the Rockets. I talked to Kelly Iko. I think that the path, Kelly Iko, I asked him about this last week, and I need to put the video up, but I said, look, can we move the timetable up now on the rebuild? Now that you've seen these 4 rookies that they drafted, Shagun and Green and Christopher, and I forget the fourth dude's name. But now that we've seen them playing in the Summer League and we're excited and we're hyped up, instead of a 4-5 year window to make the playoffs, can we now assume it's 2 years? He's like, no, slow down. They still got a ways to go. These are still young rookies. So something to keep in mind. And Christopher Adams said the rookies they had last year plus losing Wall. I tell you what, though, you might want to keep Wall around. With his basketball IQ, as good as he is, this might be the guy that helps these young cats learn the game and accelerates their learning and growth. So I wouldn't be so quick to get rid of John Wall. Eric Gordon and his contract, sure. See you later. Bye. Au revoir. Much love. Appreciate you being here. All that you did. You came over with Ryan Anderson. You lasted a lot longer. See ya. But John Wall could actually teach these young guys, Green and Kevin Porter Jr. and Christopher and some of these other cats, Jay Tate. He could actually teach them this game and how to be a star and how to excel at the level that they're at. So I wouldn't be 100% quick to get rid of John Wall. He's obviously not the plan for the future. And it's a tough deal because if you look at somebody like Phoenix, they had to mature and get better and get good, but then they bring in Chris Paul, which I liken that move to Carlos Beltran going to the Astros, right? Once they felt like the Astros were ready to actually compete in the playoffs, they go out and get veteran leaders. And that's what Phoenix did. Once they were ready to compete, that bubble run, when they were like, okay, this team is actually pretty good. It can hang in the NBA. They're no longer a laughing stock. They add Chris Paul, NBA Finals. The Rockets might be doing it backwards by having John Wall here now, but learning is learning and teaching is teaching. You can absolutely teach these guys to get better. Virginia Button, we said, oh, if you want to teach me how to Dougie. I don't even know how to Dougie. White Magic said John Wall and basketball IQ should never be in the same sentence. We must have different information about John Wall then, White Magic. Chris Davis said, if you keep John Wall, I don't know if Jalen Green starts the season. Sam Cassell didn't start, but guess who finished games? And do you necessarily need Jalen Green starting right now, right away? There is something about learning the game. There is something to that. So, if you're curious about some other names on this list or some other teams, the Mavs are 48.5 over under for win total. Nuggets are 46.5. Warriors 48.5. Warriors are going to be good. Lakers 53.5. Bucks 54.5. Sixers 50.5, Suns 51.5, Jazz 51.5. So there's some of the upper echelon teams in the NBA according to the book. Your 50-plus win teams are what? Brooklyn, Lakers, Bucks, and then Sixers, Suns, and Jazz. So there's your 50-plus win teams. I don't know why people call me and come to my house in the middle of this show. Do you people not understand that I'm in the middle of taking over Houston sports talk? Okay, settle down, Laminack. This guy thought he was going to be good at this, and he's not. I see your point, but as Katie said, I see your point. I like that now Katie and I have these cordial, I understand the point that you're making, and I validate your feelings, but you're fucking wrong. Katie said, I see your point, but as a number 2 draft pick, he didn't come to sit. No, I get that. And he's not going to sit. He's certainly not going to sit. I don't think he necessarily needs to start. Not right away. I can see him starting midway through the season. Yeah, I do need an on-air sign at my door, Wallace. I know my phone. Phillips said, hey, OKC at least is predicted to get at least 20. That's more than I had them for. Well, okay. Guess time. It's Robert. No, we haven't figured that out yet. I do owe Robert a guest on this show, but not then. Okay. We got to, I tell you what I do owe you guys. I'll tell you exactly what I owe you guys. Where did it go? This is not, no. I owe you guys this.
And now it's time for a film session.
All righty. We're going to break down this fight. Chase said, Barry, I'm thinking about a transplant. You went the dye route, huh? No true plugs. Bitch, what? Fam, this is all my hair. All my hair. I mean, I need plugs on my face for my beard. That's all natural, famo. Plugs. Don't start with me. This may not be the prettiest hairline in the world, but this is natural. I think you're looking for Fred. All right, film session time. Let's break down this fight. So, this was at a Steelers game. And, well, I'm going to tell you this is going to get violent. This might trigger you. Oh, no, I didn't fix the widow's peak. I just shave it right now. I went with the laser hair removal and then had to quit because, you know, daddy got fired. Didn't have laser hair removal money. But, yeah, I shave it right now. That's all. No plugs. All right, so this fight might trigger you. So you have a trigger warning if you don't like seeing, you know, don't want to see a woman get hit or a dude get knocked the frick out. The frick out. Okay, so let's just watch and then we're gonna break it down. Here you go. This is an angry hands rated E for everyone. Not bad. Here we go. Shut up. I got this. I'm going to tell this black man exactly what he needs to hear. You shut up too. Oh, ghosted. Night night. You go to sleep, son. You go to sleep, son. You go to sleep, son. Go to sleep, son. Get out of here. Get out of here, man that beat up all these people that didn't start it. She slapped him first. Yes, she did. We got this on camera, fam. I like that they're always, somebody get his glasses. Somebody get his glasses. He can't see all the glory we're about to heap on him for putting this Karen in her place. Okay, let's break this down, family, shall we? Here we go. So, we've got a Steelers Karen. She's obviously running things. You can tell that I don't know what started this. I have no idea what started this. It doesn't matter what started this. My man's finished it. Now, I want to first say you shouldn't hit women. Ever. But there comes a point when you're in survival mode that if a woman has slapped you, she's now saying she's willing to throw hands on you. And then her man stands up and he wants to fight you. It's now 2-on-1. I'm not going to hold it against him that he punched this woman. I'm just not going to do that. My guy, it was 2-on-1. There was a third person. Not sure what's going on. Now he's just defending himself. Now this is survival mode. I think we can all say that the Karen. Now he and this guy are talking, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. Let's be real about this. The guy that you see sitting down is talking shit from his seat. Now I don't know why the dude, the African American gentleman, is standing, but he's obviously either heated or making a point or whatever. And Karen over there is like, "I got this, Frank. Shut up, Frank. I got it. Everyone knows I'm a natural born leader and I'm supposed to be here making peace. And don't worry, I'm going to set him straight. You've got another thing coming, mister. If you think you're going to come over here with your little glasses and your little hairdo and just intimidate us, okay? Because Trump may not be president right now, but he'll be here eventually." I don't know why I put them on Trump. Anyways.
Shut up! Shut up!
Okay, so they're obviously drunk. And then she tells my guy to shut up. She's like, "Shut up!" And I like that the African-American gentleman goes, "Dude, she told you to shut up. Listen."
Shut up! She told you to shut up. No! Shut up and get the fuck out! Don't touch me.
Now. Oh, that's a good pause right there. So you can't really see it because at first it didn't look like she touched him, but right there, I think she brushed his face. And he pushed her and said, "Don't touch me." Oh, now right there, that's a lot of restraint. So she slaps the shit out of him. And it took everything that man had at that moment to not throw that punch. He even pulled it back. But he was like, "Ooh, I'm not going to hit a woman." And he stopped. He caught himself. Right there. That's so goddamn disrespectful. Can I tell you how angry I would be if this woman slapped the shit out of me for no fucking reason, just arguing because she thinks she's a badass? Oh my God, I would want to punch this woman for slapping the shit out of me. But like this man, I would probably pull it back and be like, "Oh, you fucking, you're lucky you're female," because I would not fucking, I guarantee you that's what's going through his head. Boy, you're so lucky because I know people are recording this. Goddamn, you're lucky. But that's not where it ends. So you see the restraint. He gets slapped. He doesn't punch her yet. But as he rears back, he doesn't do it. She's like, "Ah! Ah!" All of a sudden, she goes into victim mode. As soon as my man cocks it back, she's into victim mode. At which point now, drunk husband decides, "Uh-oh, sounds like trouble." Remember Handyman on Living Color? They would never be able to do that nowadays. Holy shit. Never be able to do Handyman on TV, right? Remember that? Oh, I'm not doing the voice. I'm not doing it. Sounds like trouble. So now he's coming to the rescue. So now he stands up, and the crazy thing is my guy is like, "All right, so your woman just slapped the shit out of me. You want this? Because I need to punch somebody. Let's do this." My guy takes his glasses off and goes full on ass whooping mode right here. So there's a push and then there's a like, "Yeah, you're not going to punch me in the glasses, fam." Takes his glasses off. Now here comes the woman. Now it's 2-on-1 and this is why she gets hit. If she would have just played the background and let these two dudes fight, cool. She got her free shot on a man and didn't get punched back. Up to this point, she should have just sat down and been like, "My husband's going to beat your ass." But no, she gets in the mix. Damn, she ate her right. Oh, Lord Jesus. I mean, that right cross right there. Pow! I mean, he right crossed her. He right crisscrossed her. Now the white guy's mad, but this is what I don't understand about this fight. If some dude, look, I'm not saying they're right. But if my wife slapped the shit out of you and you rear back to hit her, which made me stand up, and then she comes back and slaps you again with her hat, and you throw a right cross, Let me tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not just going to push you, which is what my man does. So right here, you get right cross. Now watch the husband's reaction to a right cross that lands on his wife. Push. What was the push for? Why are you pushing, Frank? You get up there and defend your wife's honor like a man. You don't go pushing and shoving like a schoolyard bully. You get up there and you fight this man. Now they start throwing. Now Frank's got the high ground. Last time we saw somebody with the high ground, they lost. That was at the Rams game when we had to see some dude get his butt punched and kicked. Didn't need to see that. But now this is fair. This is one-on-one. This is mano-y-mano. The guy in the ball hat has the high ground, which is always good in a stadium fight. You never want to give up the high ground. So this is a fair fight. Now the woman's not in it. She's been told by his fist to go sit down, and she did. No. Oh. So we know my guy's got knockout power. He didn't knock the woman out, but he did phase her. Boom, right there. He almost knocked her hair off. So the husband gets up. We've got some pushing and shoving here. Not a lot of good throwing by the husband. Frank doesn't do a good job of throwing fist at all. He's slapped. Watch Frank. Watch the white dude. This is how he throws his punch. He goes, you better not. Stop it. Stop it. Don't hit my wife. Stop it. I feel like he's like almost crying. Don't hit my wife. Now I gotta fight this guy. I don't like to fight. I'm so drunk right now. I see 3 of this guy. Watch it. Watch how he throws the punch. Okay? We've talked about this, folks. Watch this punch right there. You see that punch? This is why Frank got knocked the fuck out. This punch right there. It's right there. Watch. Next shot. Bop. I mean, okay, so he throws two of those little slap punches. Here comes another one right there. And that's how you get knocked the fuck out. Let me explain something to you people. We have talked about this a million bajillion times. Would somebody please get on the phone with Pittsburgh and tell everybody in that stadium to watch Barry on Deck film sessions? We have talked about this over and over. If you are going to get in a fight at a stadium, at the grocery store, in a parking lot, at a quinceañera, I don't give a fuck where you're at. As soon as someone bitch slaps your wife and punches her in the face, I need you to do 2 things. I need you to put your hands up, because otherwise you're going to get knocked the fuck out like Frank. I need you to put those hands up, and when you throw punches, look, you may not be the strongest dude. You may not be the fastest puncher. I don't give a shit. Keep your hands up. Please throw straight punches in a street fight to defend yourself. This is not about, I'm not glorifying fighting. I'm telling you to defend yourself. Try to throw your punches as straight as possible. This shit is going to get you knocked the fuck out like Frank. Hey, you big meanie pants. You're bad. You're stupid. Dumb, you stupid face. Bro, I just need you to put your hands up and just throw straight punches at whoever's in front of you. Just throw straight punches. That's it. Because otherwise, my guy got put to sleep. I'm going to show you the difference. So the black dude is pretty much throwing straighter punches, right? Frank is giving him these, and my guy is throwing this. He's throwing right crosses the whole time. That's it. That's all he's throwing. And all it took was 1 to 2 of those to land on Frank, and Frank's ass went night-night. Right cross, right cross, right cross. That's it. That's it. And see right there, now I want to point something out too. This black dude has a lot of restraint. Now, I don't know if he just is aware of the fact that the video was rolling. But one, Frank has been slept. Okay? Frank right now is on Dream Street. Frank is like, man, you guys, the Steelers won the Super Bowl, man. They're like, Frank, wake up. Huh? What happened? Well, your wife, Karen, got you knocked the fuck out. That's what happened. So the Steelers didn't win the Super Bowl? No. They're probably not even going to win the division. What? My face hurts. Yeah, because you punch like this, and that guy punched like this. But can we point out the fact that this dude, he could have punched this woman again, and I don't think anybody would have blamed you, but he didn't. He pushed her. He also sees that my man Frank has gone night-night. And he probably could have punched him again, but he doesn't. He's walking away now. And now these guys step in like, hey, pal, why are you yelling at him? Like, we saw the video. I don't care how it started with words. My man got slapped in the face, and he defended himself against two people. A crazy Karen and a dumb Frank. Frank was night-night too, boy. I mean, god damn. When he connected on that one, oh. Frank got whoop flash. Oh, my God. Frank's going to be walking around with a neck brace. He got him some serious whoop flash over that. Look, good restraint. He's like, bitch, I'm pushing one more time. I'm out. She tried to kick him. He's like, don't kick me. It's too late. I done slept your goddamn husband. Look, Frank don't know what's going on. Now, I love this part. I love this part. Everybody around him is like, don't try to blame the black guy. Karen slapped the shit out of him. Somebody find his glasses. Karen slapped the shit out of him. That's the best part. She slapped him. Look, now she's just screaming because all she's got left is words. I done beat up your husband. I done punched you in the face, but still showed restraint. At this point, they're just taking L's hand over fist. So she's like, I hate you so much. I don't even know what to say. I'm just angry because we lost this. And I'm just, Andy said, what was the conversation between Frank and Karen on the ride home? Oh, God, Andy. Would you have loved to have been a fly on the window of that car? I can't believe you got knocked out, Frank. Even I didn't get knocked out and he punched me too. You're a pussy. I should have married your brother. Ugh. God. Frank, really? You fucking went to sleep in the middle of a fight, Frank. God. I guess now I can't count on you to defend me if we get broken into at the house. I have to do it myself. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Terrence said we're getting a divorce. Listen, not every dude is there's going to be a loser in a fight, okay? And that man is likely to be married. Every man out there that's ever been in a fight has lost a fight and won a fight. So you can't say that Frank, isn't the marrying type. But in this moment, Karen really wanted this W. And she just didn't get it. And Terrence is right. She got his ass whooped. Because Frank is like, first of all, Karen, I was drunk as fuck. Well, then why are you driving right now? Because your ass is drunk as fuck. Also, I'm punch drunk. I was beer drunk. Now I'm punch drunk. Why am I driving? Man, he got slept. Look, he don't know what to do. He's like, hey, I ordered 2 popcorns and a hot dog. Like, Frank, sit down, bro. There's no vendor. You just got knocked out. No. Where am I? He's just freaking out.
She hit him first.
There goes. Listen, I don't know for sure, but I feel like there's got to be a white person behind this camera. Because that is immediately something that a white person. Hey, she hit him first. Just so we're clear. They got what they deserved. Get his glasses. He's very concerned. Let's get his glasses. He can't see. Obviously, Frank needs to borrow his glasses because Frank couldn't see them punches coming. This is so great. And nobody's like freaking out. Like everybody's like, okay, listen. Come on, folks. We've all seen an ass whooping. Like security's not rushing him, which I'm glad because the young man was just defending himself. I mean, granted, there was an altercation of words, but that doesn't need to go any further. But I love the fact that nobody is tackling this dude and making him out to be the bad guy, because he did hit that chick, but I don't want to say she deserved it because that's an awful thing to say. But I'm saying that I understand why he did it. I understand why he did it. In that moment, he's defending himself against two people with the high ground attacking him in a stadium, and he's by himself. And I don't know if Frank had a buddy, but Frank needs to get a new buddy if he did, because that buddy did not help him. Karen done fucked up. Like, this guy right here is an asshole. Look, just because you lost, Karen, don't be angry. Don't be mad, boo-boo, you lost. That's just how it goes. White Magic, where you headed, buddy? You going on vacation? He said, gotta run. See y'all in 2 weeks. You going on vacation, White Magic? Chris Davis and Terrence, I'm asking for the money we spent on the damn game back. I can't even enjoy the game no more because of that shit you just did. Wow. That is not Terrence, okay? Frank slept the buzz off. Andy's right. That's not the first time Karen and Frank have been in this situation. It happened one time when they all went out for barbecue and Frank had too many Schlitzes. And Karen got drunk on beer battered fish, and they got into an argument with Bubba and his friends because they wanted to play cornhole, but Bubba was like, "Hey, I'm trying to watch this rodeo." Just Phil, this is so great. Oh my God. All right, White Magic, enjoy your vacation, buddy. We'll see you in a couple weeks, man. I know you work hard. You deserve it, man. Have fun. I hope you're taking the kids and the family. Enjoy it, buddy. Appreciate you. Katie said, how many times has she put her husband in this situation like this? I don't think that was the first time. Absolutely not. Let me ask you something, fellas. Let me ask you something. If you're not a fighter, and obviously Frank wasn't a good fighter, we saw him punch. Hey, I'm a bad man, okay? I will fucking knuckle slap the shit out of you. But if your wife got you beat up that bad, would you leave her? The first time I wouldn't. But if my wife were to get me beat up on multiple occasions and it wasn't the first time, I'd probably be like, listen, I can't be with you. When I took my vow for this marriage, I said, for better or worse, till death do us part. But I didn't agree to take ass whoopings for you because you won't shut the fuck up in public, Karen. Just shut your mouth. The world doesn't owe you anything, okay? Why do I feel like that this started because that young man, maybe he didn't have a ticket to sit in that seat? This is just a guess. This is 100% a guess. But why do I feel like this started? Because Karen was like, excuse me, sir, we know the people that sit there, that's not your seat. And he was probably like, listen, bitch, mind your business. I was up there. I'm here. Who gives a fuck? Who am I hurting? It's called rules, pal. Okay? I just feel like this is what happened. I don't know if that's the case, but you can just kind of see that where they're at. She's like, you're not supposed to sit here. This section, we're all friends here. Translation, we're all white people, and we know that you don't have a ticket to sit in this row. Okay? Like, I guarantee you that's what happened. I just feel like that's what went down. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he turned around and called Karen a bitch and questioned Frank's manhood, and that's what started it, and the dude was wrong. He still won the fight. What are you going to do? The takeaway from all this, people, if this happens to you, if you're married to a Karen, if you're married to a Frank, if you're Terrence at a ball game just wanting to move up to a better seat and Frank and Karen start hassling you. The bottom line is this. The takeaway from this whole tragedy. Is it a tragedy? I mean, I kind of enjoyed it. The takeaway from all this is please, for the love of God, keep your hands up. Please. Keep your hands up. Throw straight punches. I need to make a shirt. That might be the next Barry on Deck merchandise. Just a shirt that says, keep your hands up. If Frank would have had his hands up when he was throwing them fucking sissy fists or whatever that was, maybe he doesn't get slept. Maybe he doesn't take a trip to Night-Nightville. Donna said, or don't fight at all. That's the other thing. We're a little old to be fighting. We're a little old to be fighting. Okay? At some point, I'm 47. I'm not fighting anybody now. I'm too old to be fighting. I'm 47 years old. If you tried to fight me, I'm probably going to be like, hey, man, I'm too old to be fighting. I mean, I'm a hothead. I have a temper. I just walk away at this point, folks. It is not worth it. Because now you end up on a viral video. You might get knocked the fuck out. Your wife's getting you drug. I don't know. All right, so there's your thanks to all of you that sent that to me. I got a lot of folks tweeted that to me to do a breakdown of it. And I kind of wanted to go one more thing I wanted to look at. Let's look at the people around. So that black dude right there, look, you see that dude? So that dude in the Watt jersey, he's not worried. Old boy with the red thing on his, he's like, okay, shit, this is about to get crazy. He's like, look at this shit. This white girl's losing her goddamn mind. He's like, oh shit, did you see him? Did you see him? Did y'all see him in the middle of the, he's like, oh. Yo. And then the people around them are just watching like, oh, typical Karen. Now the rest of them got out of the way. Now, did you see that? Everybody that was in the vicinity, by the way, cleared it out. Everybody that was in the vicinity cleared out to let this go down. That's hilarious. And then nobody came back. They were all like, oh, well, that's it. So I don't know. This dude was obviously by himself. Nobody stepped in to help. Nobody stepped in to, I mean, that dude was by himself. He held his own. Hal said it almost looked like that dude was defending the husband at first. Demono said, speaking of viral videos, we need to do a Deckhead milk crate challenge. Let me tell you something, man. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm watching these people bust their ass on top of these milk crates. I'm not doing that. You're not going to break my ribs, make me puncture my lung so you can laugh at me on TikTok. I got other stuff you can go laugh at on TikTok. It ain't going to be that. It ain't going to be that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And the crazy thing is all the videos I'm seeing of people doing it, this is going to upset some people when I say this. This is going to make some people mad. And not who you think. But I feel like every video I've watched it's been a non-white person. Because so calm down. Don't get angry. But I feel like that is a white person's exercise. But every person I've seen's either been black or Hispanic doing the milk crate challenge, which is the whitest challenge that I could think of. Hey, right? You can just see like Daryl and fucking their cousin Daryl. They're like, hey, Daryl, you think you can make it over all these crates? And then the other Daryl's like, I bet y'all could. I bet you can't, Daryl. So I watched the first one. I was like, oh, this is some white people shit. This is definitely some white people shit. And then everyone I've seen has been either African American or Hispanic. I'm like, what are they doing? Why are they embarrassing their races like this? This is what white people do to embarrass white people. Why are they doing this? And they all look fat too. That's the other thing. What's up, Theo? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. We're just going over the milk crate challenge and why I haven't seen one white person do it yet. Amos said it definitely started as a crackhead game. You think like the neighborhood was like, hey. Every crackhead, by the way, I learned this. I learned this growing up and from my wife going to her neighborhood. And every neighborhood has a crackhead. And every crackhead in the neighborhood has a nickname. And everybody in the neighborhood can't stand the crackhead. But they're the only ones that can pick on them. You can't be from another neighborhood or be an outsider and pick on the neighborhood crackhead because that's family. I learned that. And it's weird when you give a neighborhood crackhead a nickname, it's always something weird that's ironical. Like it doesn't fit. Like Nora and I went to churches once and there was a crackhead in there and his name was Urkel. That was his name. Urkel. Yeah. He was like, hey, man, can I have some chicken? I was like, hey, bro, and this lady, a customer, was in the fucking church's chicken with us. I was in Nora's neighborhood. And she was like, Urkel, go sit your ass outside. I'll bring you some chicken in a minute. He was like, thank you, Ms. Mary. And he went outside and he sat on the fucking parking lot in a parking spot like he was a car, which was amazing. And Miss Mary was like, did her order. And she was like, let me get a number 1 for Urkel's old stupid ass. And she looked at me and Nora. She's like, sorry about that, yo. We were like, it's cool. It was amazing. It was amazing. Fidel said ours was called Skittles. See? Who's naming a crackhead Skittles? The neighborhood. Theo said crackheads get you stuff. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. Let there be a lumber shortage. You're trying to build a shed. Skittles is going to fuck around and get you enough wood to build that shed. And it's going to cost you $7. Skittles, fam, this is $400 in wood. It's cool, man. It's cool. Let me get that. Let me hold that $7. You're done. End of transaction. And that's why you don't let outsiders fuck with Skittles. Francisco said it was Singing Joe in my part of the north side. There was another guy, and where Nora lived, there's always like cool characters in the hood. There was another guy. He was a little person. And Nora's dad, rest in peace, called him Shorty. And he lived in Northside. So if you know, not like the North Side, like there's a neighborhood called Northside, Cross Timbers and Irvington area, which is where Nora lives. And this dude, I mean, I'm not talking Fidel short. I'm not even talking like, regular little person mini me short. I'm talking this cat was like 2'3". He rode a toddler's bike and he would ride it down to the corner and then, no, not even Bushwick Bill looked like Ralph Sampson next to this dude. Alex knows. They call it, my father-in-law called him Shorty, and he would always you would pull up, you'd be on the feeder of the Hardy Toll Road at Cross Timbers, and that's where Shorty stood and collected money. Well, stood maybe a relative term. That's where Shorty was. And you'd pull up and Mr. Lucio would pull up. He'd be like, and he'd honk his horn and he'd be like, Shorty. And then he'd give him $5. Well, give him $5. This is the best. Clarence said we had Connie, John, Lamont, the mechanic, Pepsi, and Pops. Those were all the crackheads? Yeah. I'm surprised some of them didn't have more nicknames. John the crackhead. And usually that's what you'd call him, right? You'd be like, hey, man, y'all saw John the crackhead? You don't just say John. You got to call him by something, the crackhead, whatever the name was. Hey, man, I was over at churches, man. Urkel the crackhead was over there begging for chicken, man. Miss Mary had to buy him a number 1. Outstanding. Poor Fidel. Where was I going with that? I don't even remember now. I got way off on a tangent. That's my bad. I got to be a better host. It's 3:52. We're about to wrap. I got all the videos in, which was the important thing. I got all the videos in. Can we just give a shout out real quick before we wrap up this show? Can we just get hey, Theo, buddy, thank you for the super chat, my friend. He said our crackhead, his name is Jeep. Why? Because he can get you Mopar parts. Come on, y'all. That's funny as shit. Theo's, they got a crackheads named Jeep because he can get you Mopar parts. That is beautiful. It's true. Jeep shows up. You're like, Jeep, hey, man, I need a catalytic converter for a 93 Dodge Dakota. Jeep's like, I got you, fam. And then like 2 weeks later, when you're like, man, I'm just going to go down to pick apart and get it. Look, here comes Jeep dragging a fucking catalytic converter. Hey, I got it. It's using it. It's like being a red wagon or some shit. Hey, I got it. You're like, Jeep, what the fuck, man? This is it. You're like, how the fuck did Jeep get this catalytic converter? Don't worry about it, family. Don't worry about it. Let me get that $20. Like it's amazing. Francisco said, I remember Shorty. Oh, Shorty. Well, you'd almost have to open the door to give him money because even out the window, he was trying to give Shorty $5 out the window. Just, Shorty, back up. Let me open the door. Here you go. Oh, that's so great. Matt Boucher said Jeep will bring a whole ass muffler. Shit, Jeep might just pull up in a Dakota. Hey, just get what you need. I'm going to take it back. Alex Villanueva said there was a guy on the corner of Irvington and Cavalcade with a guitar. I don't know who that was. I only ever saw Shorty and bumped into Urkel once at the churches. That was it. Dre said their crackhead's name was Felicia. Walt said we had a crackhead. We had this one crackhead in New Orleans. We called him Slim. And I ran into that fool out here in Houston. Bro, that's the crazy thing. Crackheads can travel. Not like it's impossible for a crackhead to travel. But like, bro, where'd you get bus fare money? And how did you get your shit together enough to get to from New Orleans to Houston, man? That's some uncrackhead shit. House in my family was those crackheads. House is like, all right, I'd like to introduce y'all to my family. This is Uncle Jeep. This is Uncle Urkel. This is my Aunt Felicia. That's Bobo, Yo-Yo, and Skittles. I'm House. Oh, that's so funny, man. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, the guitar man that stood in front of, that's Singing Joe. That's crazy. We got a crackhead breaking windows on Beltway 8 and Telephone Road if you don't give him money. Damn. Show me said we had Connie and Miss Faye. This is so great. I love it. I'm telling you, it might be my greatest observation ever. Every neighborhood had a crackhead. Every crackhead had a nickname. And nobody could stand them in the neighborhood, but that was your boy or your girl. Like nobody, you didn't let outsiders pick on them. That was just so funny. I love that you guys are validating this. Shut up! The crackhead singing guitar guy had a song on iTunes? Oh, House. That's so fucked. I saw that on the Discord. Sorry about that, man. Cisco Joe. Let's go see if we can find Cisco Joe's song before we get out of here. Because I got to go. It's 3:56. I got to go paint my ceiling on my porch. You guys should see my back porch. The ceiling on it was all mold. Because my builder, when we had the house built, the builder decides that putting a sheetrock ceiling on an outdoor porch would be super smart. So 5 years and it was all full of mold and dirt. Cisco Joe? Cisco Joe. What was the song? What was the song called? Oh, that thing about you can never catch a crackhead is 100% true. Crackheads are fast. Really fast. Cisco Joe. iTunes. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, fam. Somebody send me a link to it. Instead of hardy plank or wood or something, they just put regular ass sheetrock up there. That was it. All right, let's get out of here. I got to go. Well, before I go, I just want to say this. Congratulations to this young man that you see on your screen. This young man, this is Eli Jones out of Eastlake Little League in Washington. First player to toss a no-hitter of at least 6 innings since 2015. Let's give it up for that young man. Out there balling out of control. Balling out of control. The cool thing is when he did it, the opposing coach walked over, shook his hand, and gave him a hug, showing great sportsmanship and teaching his players and that same team about sportsmanship and losing gracefully and winning gracefully. So, but props to Eli Jones on getting that no. First one in 6 years of 6+ innings. So that's pretty dope. All right. Hey, man, that was a fun show. Good times. Thank you all for your super chats. Really appreciate all of you supporting me and the show. Hope to keep bringing you a lot of fun and sports talk every single day. Help me spread the word. That would be great. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. And if you know a sports fan in the city of Houston or elsewhere, Dallas, San Antonio, wherever, tell them about us. You think they'll like it? Spread the word. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. We do it all again. We're going to have some more fun. Oh, shit. 3rd hour. Yeah. Forgot about that. I'm not prepared for a 3rd hour. We'll have to do it tomorrow. That's my bad. I owe you guys a 3rd hour. We'll do it tomorrow. I totally forgot. We'll have to do 3 hours tomorrow. That's going to be a long day. Do 3 hours tomorrow and 2 hours of sports riot, but I'm here for it. I owe you guys a 3rd hour. I will not forget to do it tomorrow. I'm sorry, but I got to go paint my porch, mow the yard. Guys, I love you. Hope you had fun. I said I forgot, D-Mata. Shut up. I'll do it tomorrow. I swear to God, we'll do it tomorrow. All right, until tomorrow. Do me 3 favors. Be safe. Be kind. And most importantly, love each other. See you guys tomorrow for 3 hours, I promise. Okay, I'll beat you!